Hi, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to take a quick minute to give you some directions as you get started with your lesson today. So, today's goal is to teach you how to do some advanced stuff with Alexandria so that you can leave reviews, place holds on the books that you want, and make lists of the books that you want to read. So, this will be really great on those days when you forget library books or you're wrapping up a series, you're not quite ready to start another one. If you have a list going of the ones you're waiting for that you want, it'll make this process a lot easier. So I am going to share my screen with you um, so that you can see what I'm talking about. So you're going to need to have your shelf marker with you, and your shelf marker has your barcode number on it. So you need that piece of information. Um, and what you're going to do with that screen. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna have to do obviously is click on search. Hold on, sorry, toggle out of this. Okay, so if you click on search, you'll notice up at the top when it loads that there's this login button that you've probably never noticed before. So if you click on that, your username is your barcode number. I'll put in mine just as an example. And then your password is your last name. Okay, so username is your barcode, password is your last name. Click log in, and you'll know that you did it correctly because you'll see log out at the top there. And then from here, you can search for books, you can rate them, give them stars, you can leave reviews for titles. You can also take a look over here on the right where it says My Lists. If you click this button, you can create a new list. So you can make a list of books that you want to read, books you want to suggest to a friend, something on a topic that you're really interested in. But let's say I want to create a brand new list. I'm going to call this, I'll call it Fall 2018, October, so I remember. Share it with friends at a later date. And then I'm going to click Save. And now when I go back to my lists, there it is, October, ready to go. Right now it has no books in it, so we're going to add some books to that list. So I'm going to search for, there's a book I've been waiting to read called Hello Universe. This book won the Newbery Medal last year. So, I see that it's in today, so I could go right to the shelf and grab it. But since I'm at home, I think I'm going to just put it on my list so I remember to check it out the next time I'm at the library. So what you can do is click on the little orange arrow. You'll notice it gives you the summary here in the middle, tells you a little bit about it, gives you some details about the subjects, the topics you'll find. If you click on shelf, you should see other books that are around it. Come on now. There they are. So these are other books that have also won the Newbery Medal. And if you click on copies, you can tell how many we own. So we actually have 2 copies of this book. One's checked out and one is currently available. Now, if I go back to details for a second, I've got some buttons here at the top. This is the list option here, right? We saw that before. So if you click on list, you can choose the list you want to add it to. So I'm going to put it on my October list, and now it is there. This button is the hold button. So if you wanted to place it on hold, you could do that as well. So that's a really great thing to know about. So those are the 2 great features that you can use to take a little bit of control over your checkout process. Now, you also see that you can give these books ratings. So let me see if you go to the stars, you just hover over the stars, you can rate the book. If you've read this title, you could give it, it's totally up to you, but you would click on write your own review. And then you can just select the number of stars you feel is appropriate and then leave some comments about the title for your classmates and other kids at school to see. Kids love to see these ratings because if they see a book with 0 stars, they always come up to me and want to know why it only has 0 stars. So feel free to give those books some ratings. And this is an important skill as part of a reading community to take part in. So again, that's creating lists, using the list option on the right, searching for titles that you can add to those lists. You can place them in bold and give them ratings. Let's turn this around now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There we go. I'm back again. Okay, so that's your task for today. Um, there is a paper copy of these directions at the back of the classroom if you want to have that in front of you. But the key thing is to remember that your login name is your barcode and your password is your last name. Okay, so good luck, have fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of those lists that you make.